don't mind all the noise. We got stuff going on. But anyways, I'm doing some orchid experiments and it's been working really well for the succulent. What I've done is I've put mica beads right into clay. And the succulent sulked for a while, but now it's doing really awesome. We have new growth, it's growing bigger, it's piling up on top of each other. Like this one just looks like it's kind of piling up. So, and this is actually my first succulent. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, this setup here has been working really well. I also let it sit in this, ew, I need to clean that, gross. I let it sit in a reservoir of water. It has really shallow roots, so the roots aren't touching the water, but it is keeping it a bit more moist, so I can just totally forget about this plant and not worry about it. Go on vacation, whatever, it'll still be happy as long as I've left a bit of a reservoir. So let's put that back. And now I'm trying it with orchids. I have 2 orchids now potted in this way. Leaving a water reservoir at the bottom, and I just watered it. But like, this is a cattleya. Oh, look at that root. It's a happy little root in there. Look at that. Cattleyas like to be a bit drier, so I figured, well, that would be a good candidate to try it out with. I also have a dendrobium who I've just recently put in it as well. Here's my dendrobium. And I just took it, rinsed it off, cleaned the roots off, plopped it in. And that's all it is. It's just mica beads, clay pot, sitting in a reservoir. Yeah. And that's one experiment. Get back to me later and I'll let you know how that went. But here's another crazy experiment that I don't know if anybody, well, not everyone can do this one. Let's check it out. Here's my fish tank. And oh god, it's hard to see. There it is. Way back there. There's my finger. There. Back there. Can you see? Can you see the little orchid root? Let's look down here. Oh, I can't see. Ew, I get black algae. Oh, gross. Been neglecting the tank. But anyways, there is an orchid there. And this orchid, oh, it's been shooting out new roots. It's growing in the back of my fish tank. Yeah, just like that. It's getting way too much light, probably, because it's directly under this light. But this is really just an experimental plant. Don't really know what to expect from it. I just figured Phalaenopsis like warm. This fish tank stays at about 70, 80 in the summertime. And it likes oxygen. Well, I have live plants in here that give off oxygen. I also have water agitation, which is better than a bubbler. So water movement adds oxygen to the tank, and obviously there's oxygen because these guys need oxygen. What else? Oh yeah, there are a bit of nitrates in here. It's a bit unbalanced right now. That's why I'm having some algae issues. It's not looking as beautiful as it should. But this tank has nitrogen in it from fish poop. And I also dose the plant with some fertilizers for my aquarium plants. So, you know what? It's been in here for a few weeks. Let's try to pull her out and see what's going on. Ah, come on. Oh god, it's stuck. Alright, so this plant has been in there for a while. And I have a lot of new root growth. What? Yeah. These roots have been submerged and ew, there's a bit of rot happening. But it looks like the plant itself is enjoying being near that water. I have a lot of roots growing. So I guess this is kind of like water culture, except It's aquarium culture. Yeah, new roots growing, and growing well. Not necessarily down into the water. Actually, this one looks like it's growing down, and so does that little guy right there. Yeah, so just gonna put, then we have some leaves, which are purple because this Phalaenopsis does not like bright light, but I don't really care because I was gonna throw it out. So I decided to do an experiment with it instead of throwing it out. And try to put that back in there. Get in there. God, I'm gonna damage it. Anyways, I'm gonna put that back in there, and that's my real experiment. Check back with me in a few months.